Developed by Black Lantern Studios and published by GameMill Entertainment, released in the year 2011, DaGeDar for the DS is part of a multimedia franchise with the same name. That also includes a marble racing game that's actually a toy that you could build. It's very similar to the Hot Wheels tracks, and a webtoon series. The game for the DS is essentially a 2D marble racer in which you face either an AI in challenge mode in a series of basically racetracks, a time attack mode, or your friend in the challenge mode in which you and your friend face off. The cool thing about multiplayer in this game is that you can either do single card download or multi-card wireless play. The game itself takes roughly about 12 to 20 hours to 100%, and I did 100% this game. I'm probably one of the few people in the world that has 100%ed DaGeDar for the Nintendo DS. The game does have, as the aforementioned, championship and time attack, and it also has a practice race mode in which you can take any championship track and face one-on-one on the race without having to do the whole series. So you can basically learn the track and learn how that your opponent AI is going to race in that particular track. The game does come with 3 save slots, which is a nice feature in case you have friends or relatives that you want to share with this game. And the game does come with 3 difficulties. You will start with Novice. In order to unlock Pro, you have to win every zone in the Novice. And in order to unlock Master, you have to win every zone in Pro. Time Attack. The only thing you have to worry about unlocking in Time Attack is you have to basically unlock every zone in Novice, and that's pretty simple to do. There are 100 obtainable, I'm going to just call them marbles or DaGeDars in this game. And you start with 10, so that leaves 90 to unlock. You unlock them by performing certain tasks. Most of them you unlock through progressing in the challenge mode. However, other ones are unlocked by beating the time and time attack, or finding medallions on certain tracks. As you can tell, you see how in the space zone, you see how number 4 here has an extra medallion next to it. That's because only one track in each zone has a medallion, and if you find them all, you get an additional marble. Now, the one thing that I really dislike about this game is that when you come to the marble selection, some of these are really, really cool looking. I mean, look at this guy. Really cool. Then you got like this guy right here, Mach, really cool looking. This guy, this ninja, Scizor, really awesome. And then you have like this alien guy, he's kind of cool. But guess what? I can't use him in the later races because his stats are horrible. Each one comes with 3 stats. Speed, acceleration, and control. Control you don't have to really worry about too much, however, speed and acceleration are key in this game, especially speed. You want to go speed, you want to have that maxed out for sure. Acceleration, you want to have that either maxed out or close to maxed out. And control, as long as it's 50% or better, that's all I really care about for control. So unfortunately, once you unlock a better marble, there's no reason at all to go back, because this game is all about either beating an AI opponent as fast as you can or beating a time trial. There is no reason to choose a different marble unless you're looking for the coins, and you can choose whatever marble you want. But that's the only time that you would ever not choose the best marble in the game, is if you're looking for coins. As you can tell, this Fangu is by far the best marble in the game, so now that I have unlocked, there's no reason to use anybody else. That is one major complaint I have about this game. I wish that there was a customizable option where basically as you progress through the game you could build your own marble and then just swap it out with whatever skin you want. That's why you could choose, like, let's say, let's go back. Like, let's say, oh, what's a good one? Let's say I really like this shark one. Well, guess what? It only has 1 speed. If I had a custom marble, I could swap this skin on him, and guess what? Now I have a really fast shark. You know what I mean? That's just one thing I don't like about it, is that once you unlock a better marble, there's no reason to go back at all. Sorry about the lengthy breakdown on that. Now this game, its controls are dead simple. You hold a direction to roll, you press B to jump, and Y to use your turbo boost. That's the entire controls of this game. It doesn't use the touchscreens at all. And as you can tell, it really doesn't use the dual screen feature at all either. This is a game that could have easily been on the GBA. I will say the graphics are very sharp and nice and colorful. However, all the tracks start to feel the same because they're all built with the same green, all the same green tracks, yellow boosters, and green and yellow signs. They could have at least made the signs a different color, you know, maybe make the signs stand out a bit more. Oh, I don't know, maybe make them red or blue or black and white, you know, just something other than green and yellow, which just makes it so much harder to tell what the signs actually say. I will say, the music in this game is very techno-y. It feels very like you're in a techno dance club. And all the tracks feel same-ish, in my opinion. Like if you listen to one, it's like if you blindly listen to them, it's going to be kind of hard to tell which zone it belongs to. The game overall just feels like an extended version of a Flash game that may have been on the DaGeDar website back in the day. However, I don't know why, I kind of enjoy it to a certain extent. I had moderate amount of fun playing this game. It's not, to me, if you could pick it up for a good price, then you should be able to pick it up for $5 or less. I'd say do it because you may have fun. Not for everybody, but you may have more fun than you think. The game itself is just enjoyable. I cannot review the multiplayer mode because I've never played it, but the fact that it exists is kind of a cool feature. And I gotta say, the toy setup is ridiculously huge. If you watch the TV spot from back in the day, that thing is huge. It takes up like an entire kitchen table's length of room. And I could just imagine, as a kid, trying to get that built up and taken down all the time would just be such a pain. The marbles look really cool to collect, but the actual, to use them as they are intended just looks absolutely horrible. So overall, what would I give DaGeDar for the Nintendo DS? So, bright, colorful graphics, very samey music, gameplay that feels like an extended version of a Flash game, marbles that a progression system that just basically makes the previous marbles useless, an AI that can be anywhere from laughably stupid to incredibly, incredibly tough. The game's all over the place, but at the end of the day I still had fun, and that's the main thing, so I gotta give it a solid 6 out of 10. Would I recommend it to a person? Probably not. But if you can pick it up for real cheap, you might get a solid 10-hour enjoyment out of it. With that, I want to say thank you for watching this video. Solid 6 out of 10 for DaGeDar for the Nintendo DS. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this game, and if you would play it. Or maybe you've already have. With that, I want to say I'm Booster Box Buster, and I'm signing out. Peace.